NFL Week 17 overreactions from Saturday games. Bengals making the playoffs? Bonix franchise QB? The Saturday slate in Week 17 certainly didn't lack drama, as the Cincinnati Bengals kept their playoff hopes alive with a thrilling overtime victory over the Denver Broncos. Denver could have wrapped up the AFC playoff field with a win, but the final playoff spot will come down to Week 18. While the Bengals are still alive, the Los Angeles Chargers made sure they were in the field by blowing out the New England Patriots. The Chargers will be at least the number 6 seed in the field, making the final week of the season intriguing in the conference for playoff seeding. The Los Angeles Rams also inched closer toward the NFC West title with their victory over the Arizona Cardinals. Los Angeles could clinch that and potentially seal the number 3 seed this weekend. There were quite a few overreactions from the Saturday slate of games. Which ones are actually overreactions and which are reality? Bengals will make the playoffs after beating Broncos. Overreaction or reality? Overreaction. Bengals were able to keep their playoff hopes alive thanks to their overtime win against the Broncos. Any loss would eliminate the Bengals, but this win gives Cincinnati the head-to-head tiebreaker over Denver if the two teams end up tied in the standings. While the Bengals needed the win, they still entered Week 17 as the number 10 seed in the AFC. The Bengals still need a lot of help to make the playoffs, but the path is easier. The Colts finds to lose one of their final 2 games, and the Broncos have to lose to the Chiefs in Week 18 to give the Bengals a chance at the postseason. The odds are still against the Bengals. The Colts finish against the Giants road and Jaguars home, while the Dolphins play the Browns road and Jets road. Cincinnati would still need to win at Pittsburgh to even make the playoffs if Denver, Miami, and Indianapolis lose. And the Broncos will be playing a Chiefs team that already clinched the number 1 seed, so second stringers will be playing. A lot needs to happen for the Bengals to earn that number 7 seed, but they have a shot. Bonix is a franchise quarterback. Overreaction or reality? Reality lost in the shadow of Joe Burrow's type performance was how Nix played in the Broncos' overtime loss to the Bengals. Nix certainly showed he had what it takes to lead the Broncos to the playoffs in the fourth quarter, in which he went 9 of 11 for 126 yards with 2 touchdowns and an interceptions for a 126.1 passer rating. On Denver's final drive in regulation, the Rams have their flaws, but they can certainly beat the top teams in the conference. They challenged the Lions in Week 1 and beat the Vikings in Week 8. They also were close to beating the Packers in Week 5, and this was without the 2 receivers of the Big Four playing. Los Angeles is going to be a tough out in the playoffs. The Rams may even make a run in January.